Hello everyone, here is our second problem related to JSS3 curriculum as I stated earlier. The question reads, explain what happens to the value of y when the value of x doubles. And we have two problems. Let's start with the first one. We have that y equal to 7x squared. We would like to double x just to observe what happens to the value of y. So since we started with this one, I can call it y1. Then the next one will be y2 as we double the value of x. This is equal to 7 multiplied by what? This is x. If you double it, it becomes 2x. So this is 2x, but remember it has a power of 2. This is equal to 7 multiplied by what? 2 squared is 4. Then x to the power of 2 is x squared. Remember, since multiplication is commutative, I may decide to bring because the whole of this is 7 times 4x squared, I can write it as what? 4 multiplied by 7x squared. All the same, right? Remember, this is y2. But what can you remember about 7x squared? 7x squared is nothing but y1. So I can say that y2 is equal to 4 multiplied by y1. So what conclusion can you draw? As we double the value of y, it will be 4 times greater than the original y. Look at it. This is original y, which is y1. Y2, which is our new y, is now 4 times the original y. So we conclude y becomes 4 times greater. I think I can leave it like this. Y becomes 4 times greater. Let's move to the next one. Let me call this one y1 because we are going to double x as well. So y2 as we double x becomes 800 divided by 2x as we double that to the power of 3. y2 will now be equal to 800 divided by 2 to the power of 3 is what? 8. Then x to the power of 3 is still x to the power of 3. Remember, this is y2. Then we can confidently multiply both sides by 8. Because I can see that we have 800 over x cubed here. We have 800 over x cubed as we take away this 8 from there. So 8y2 will now be equal to 800 divided by x cubed. But remember, 800 divided by x cubed is y1. So 8y2 will be equal to y1. So what can you conclude here? As we double the value of x, y will be 8 times lesser. Yeah, it will be 8 times lesser. Or you can say, okay, let us make y2 the subject. We can say that y2 is equal to y1 divided by 8. So it means that y2 is what? 1/8 of the original y. Or you can say that y becomes 8 times lesser. I think, let me do that. Y becomes 8 times lesser. Yes. It is either y becomes 8 times lesser or y becomes 1/8 of the original y, which I don't want to use. I prefer to use this statement. Y becomes 8 times lesser than the original y. Bye.